hope you can forgive my voice. It's kind of hurt right now. But I want to talk about the rude stuff people ask me. So people ask me about my boobs, and they're like asking questions. I won't get into the question on that one, but they'll ask about, okay, I kind of will. They'll ask about my nipples, about how they look and developed, stuff like that. And it's rude. I don't ever go up to genetic girls, and I know they don't, and just start casually talking and asking questions about their boobs. I've been asked, have you gotten your surgery yet? And I'm like, what surgery are you talking about? Because as trans girls go through tons of different surgeries. Are you talking about SRS? And they're like, well, what's SRS? And I'm like, it's sex change surgery. Yeah, that one. That's kind of a rude question to ask, don't you think, considering it's my body we're talking about? And so that's one of the rude questions. I have people ask me to go into my guy voice and talk in my guy's voice because they're not used to my girl's voice. Rude? No. If I look like this, I shouldn't be out talking in my guy's voice, and I'm not comfortable talking in it, so no. Then I have people asking me questions about voice, and when is it going to go up from hormones? Like, when is it going to start sounding like a female's voice? And I'm like, it does, doesn't it? So, anyways, very rude questions by a lot of people, and that's just something that transgender girls are kind of subject to. Those are some of the most rude ones that I could come up with. I think one of the worst, though, on top of everything, is why did you decide to be a woman? And I'm asked this by gay people more than anybody else, and they're like, so why did you decide to be, a woman? And I'm like, well, same reason you decided to be gay. And they look at me like, I didn't decide to be gay, I was born gay. And I look at them and I'm like, well, I didn't decide to be a woman, I was born a woman. So even in the LGBT community, like, people don't get this entire transgender, transsexual thing. They don't get it. And I tell them, look, I didn't choose to be a woman. They're like, well, why couldn't you just be a gay man? Are you serious? Why can't I be just a gay man? Because I'm a woman. I'm not a gay man. And how else am I supposed to explain that? So, lots of rude questions asked of us, and a lot of stuff we have to suffer through. So I just wanted to make mention of that.